Hi there, welcome back to the Rare Book Views channel. Today I'm going to go to one of my favorite used bookstore spots and I'll take you along and give you a look. This is a charity bookshop for the county library and it's so amazing. It's in its own building. It's not the library at all. They have so many books that it is just jam-packed. The shelves are all completely packed. The aisles have these huge bins of books waiting to be priced and shelved. There's just a ton of books. So it's always really fun and hopefully I'll find something cool. This is a good place to find classics at good prices and collectibles that are bargains and things that go on the present shelf. So let's go see what we can find. Okay, we had a really good trip. It was really crowded. There were a ton of people in there, so I couldn't really take much video because I didn't want to get in people's way. I did find a lot of stuff, and I actually spent more than $50, which means I get the 10% off bulk price, which is always my goal. I love it. So, because I love a bargain. So I found some good things. I found some fiction on my list and some fiction not on my list. I love that. This is a book by the same author who wrote a book about Clementine Churchill, Churchill's wife, and it was really good. It got really good reviews and they were right on. I really enjoyed that book, and I didn't know that she wrote a book about Hedy Lamarr. Hedy Lamarr, amazing. If you don't know about her, she was a model, she was an actress, she was a scientist, she was an inventor. She has a very interesting history with the US government trying to sell a patent. There is a really great documentary about her called Bombshell, and I thoroughly enjoyed the episode of the show Timeless that features her. That is still streaming, I think, on Hulu and Amazon. You might be able to find it. It is not nonfiction, and it is a little silly, but it is highly enjoyable. So if you're interested in Hedy Lamarr, this would be something to put on your list. I will let you know how it goes. I also got a book, another book by Fiona Davis. I've purchased a bunch of her fiction lately at bargain prices. I really enjoy them. She's got a really cool style. This one, she has a building is usually a character in the book, and this one is Union Station in New York, which should be cool, and it looks brand new. All the fiction books that I bought were about $4. This one, confusing. I just read a review of this and put it on my list, and I know that it's new and it's paperback. I think this might be, I know that in the UK you can get these at the airport, a brand new book that's out in hardback, you can get it in paperback, and I don't understand why. It's the same size. Is it lighter? Is that what are we saving weight on the plane? I'm not sure, but this was $6, which is spendy for me, but I really want to read it, so I decided to get it. This vintage Twilight Zone. I love the Twilight Zone. I read these books when I was junior high, maybe elementary school age. My husband also really likes this show, and he enjoys the short story, so this is fantastic. This I thought was interesting. On the copyright page, it says copyright Rod Sterling, and I think he actually wrote these. 1962 is the last date, so very vintage, very cool. This was $3. Seems great to me. This I'm so excited. I love finding a book that is illustrated by Arthur Rackham. He is amazing. This one, Sleepy Hollow. I once tried to buy this in a very vintage, antique, gilt type copy at an auction, and it went for about 3 times what I was prepared to pay, so I don't have a copy. This one I'm excited to have. This was published by Scribner's in England, and the last date in here, 1959, so pretty good, pretty vintage. The illustrations look pretty good, and it was a little spendy. Here, I'll give you a shot of, here's one of the photos. I have to do another video of Rackham. I have so many Rackham books, but I will probably post pictures from this on Instagram, so take a look there. This was $30, but of course all of these books were 10% off, so I think it's a bargain. I got an Alfred Hitchcock and the Three Investigators. This is a series that I did not read when I was a kid, so I don't collect them, but a lot of people do. So I like to snag them up, bundle them back together, and find them a good home. This is the only one I have right now, so I'll wait a while before I list it, but it's beautiful condition. I also got a folio of The Magic Mountain. This is a beautiful book, and people love folio. I have a few of them of books that I particularly enjoy, but I don't collect all folios, and this one I was on the fence. I'm probably not going to keep this. It's probably going to get sold to fund my habit, and it was a good price, and I got 10% off. This one's pretty cool. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. I do love Roald Dahl. He is a strange character. His stories, upon review as an adult, if you reread these, very, very creepy, very macabre. Did not seem that way when I was a kid. This, I believe, is a third edition, depending on who's telling you. The first one has a mustard yellow end paper, and the second one has the mustard yellow. The first one, I should have said this differently. The first one has the mustard yellow end papers, and this block of text, it has another line. The next edition has the yellow and this number of lines. I think this is the third. It has these features. Beautiful. The dust jacket's in really nice shape. I'm going to compare this to the one I have. I think the one I have is in slightly, might be an earlier edition, so I think this one will go to eBay, but just to be sure, I had to bring it up. So, really great books, some treasures, some things to keep, some things to fund my habit, and some really cool stuff to read. So great shopping trip all in all. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, please send me a comment. I love to delve into the details. If you enjoyed this, like and subscribe, and then have a great day and happy reading.